Hey, sweetie. It's Saturday, so you know what that means. It means we have all the time to ourselves. We can do whatever we want. But honestly, I was thinking maybe we could do just something here at the house since we have been going out a lot. So I just wanted to, I think it'd be a good idea, for us to change things up a bit and actually have like ideas written down of like things we could do here. So let me just flip through and then we could maybe choose something. Let's see here. I read a lot of stuff down here in my little notebook, so. Okay, that's not it. That's the grocery list. Okay. It's another grocery list. Oh, here it is. Oh, really? You know what? I like that. That's a really good, fun idea. A pillow fort. Oh my gosh. Oh, and you know what? This is perfect actually because we can like push. Yeah, we could push the two couches together and then put the two blankets I got from Amazon over it because they're like really like big and thick and like fluffy. Oh, this is perfect. Oh. Wow, I didn't expect you to kiss me so suddenly. Missed me much. Oh, you're such a good boy. Thank you for helping me set up the pillow fort. Oh, it's so cute. And we both fit perfectly inside. Let's just go in and let's relax. And we'll just talk for a while. How about it? Oh, you want to know about that racket you saw in my room? Well, it's obviously very old. It's from, I think, like either like the 50s or 60s. It's wooden. The handle is really big for me, but the reason I got it though is just, I think it makes like a good decoration. But also it's like really heavy and the head's a lot smaller, so it's pretty challenging to use. So I think it's good to use it to improve your accuracy, your form. Just overall, I think it's a pretty good buy. But yeah, no, it also, like I said, for decoration, I think it's a pretty nice racket too. I mean, it's in pretty good condition considering how old it is. The only thing though is just the strings are pretty bad. It's just crappy nylon in it. And looking at it, honestly, it looks kind of goofy because the string's like black and white. It kind of looks like a yarn or something. I don't know. If I actually like consistently use it, the string probably would have broke by now, and I would have no idea how to string it because it's like a completely different type of racket. I mean, the grommets are like all like zigzag. It's really different, very different. But yeah. Oh yeah. I had gotten it one of the times I went to Colorado. Yeah. Like a vintage shop. That shop actually, it had so many like knickknacks and doodads, just all different types of things. Just really like vintage things from like way back. Way before I was born. Maybe, I think honestly, it looked like even from before my parents were even born. This was stuff probably that my grandparents would probably be very familiar with. But yeah, just like a lot of like glass stuff, a lot of metal stuff. There was a grandfather clock as well. Man, I really like those. I love those. I'd love to have one, but man, they sure are expensive. But yeah. Oh, what's that smell, you're wondering? Oh, I actually had some coffee brewing just for me and you. We have been drinking quite a lot of tea lately, so I thought, once again, switch things up. It's always nice. It's nice to be spontaneous sometimes. Oh, what coffee is it? Well, it's actually one of my favorites, to be honest. Probably, no, it is my favorite. It's amazing. It's Cameron's specialty coffee, organic Peruvian, and it's whole bean. I ground it myself, actually. And the reason I just feel like, I mean, it's a preference, but the reason for that I'd rather ground it myself, because I don't know the validity of this claim, but apparently with all the pre-ground coffee, there's actually a certain percentage of like bug or roach bits. I think maybe even like rat feces or something like that. Like there's a percentage of that that's actually allowed into the pre-ground coffee. And like I've thought about it, and like I remember when I was like younger and I would drink coffee, sometimes the coffee would have like a really weird flavor. I was like, man, how could they, like, how could this place butcher coffee? And I'm like, you know what, that probably has something to do with it. Either that, or like they're just serving like really, really bad, I mean, not really bad, but really like old coffee. Or maybe both. Both would be the worst thing ever in the whole world. I hope that's not the case. But speaking about coffee, that brings me back, because I remember, like, we used to, like, when I was younger, we would eat at McDonald's. Definitely too much. But one of the things that I really liked from McDonald's was their limited edition peppermint mocha. Oh my goodness, that was so good. I loved it so much. Even just like holding it in my hands, feeling the warmth, and then the smell. Oh my gosh, so good, so good. But yeah, no, the coffee, the Cameron specialty coffee, the smell of it, this one specifically, they have, by the way, they have a bunch of different ones, but this one specifically, organic Peruvian, it literally smells like dark chocolate. And like I get hints of like vanilla or like marshmallow or something. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. And this here is some body spray. To set the mood even more. I love the smell of it. It's like a beach. It's amazing. It reminds me of, like, the smell of it reminds me of a lotion I had once gotten from Bath and Body Works. I love that lotion. Oh my gosh. It literally smelled like just an amazing cologne. And I mean, I basically use it as one. I kind of miss that lotion. I might go to the mall, go to Bath and Body Works and get it again. It better not have been one of those lotions that was like limited edition or something. I hope not. And even if it was, though, I'm sure I can find another lotion that either smells similar or that I just really like as well. But yeah, I remember back in the day, and would go to the mall a lot. And Bath and Body Works, that's one of those stores we would visit a lot. I remember I would always get the little baby sanitizers with the little beads in them. I don't remember what those beads actually were though. But yeah. And oh my gosh. You know how I was talking about how the coffee smelled like chocolate? Well, that reminds me. About the Scholastic Book Fair. Oh my gosh. I love that event. Oh my gosh. I always want to take each and every one of them. And I left the little knickknacks so they would sew. I don't even remember like hardly at all the stuff, the little knickknacks that they would sew, but one of the things that I do remember is the chocolate calculators. Like, kind of buy one. Oh my gosh. Another thing as well, when it comes to coffee, a few years ago, I actually found out about this specific type of coffee called Dalgona coffee. And oh my gosh, I was mesmerized. It's literally like coffee foam. Like, oh my gosh. Like coffee whipped cream. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And the crazy thing about it though, is like it's so easy to make. It's literally just like, I think it was like a tablespoon of instant coffee, and then a tablespoon of water, and then finally a tablespoon of sugar. But I wonder though if it would work with like any liquid sweetener like maple syrup or honey. I would love to try that. We should definitely try that. But oh my gosh, that probably is like my favorite form of coffee, and I don't even make it anymore though. I just like completely forgot about it. Oh yeah, you want to know I have all these cubes around? Yeah, well, back in middle school I was like really super into speed cubing. It wasn't like when I got into it, it wasn't just immediately like, I wasn't immediately into like the whole speed cubing thing though. I just wanted to figure out how to solve it and have like all these different cool looking 3x3 cubes. I love the stickerless ones. They look really nice, especially the one that has like, it's like a baby blue, and then the red is like a nice like pastel pink instead. Oh my gosh! And the sounds too. I love the sounds. I remember there was this. I would always do a pattern. It was a checkerboard pattern. It's a really simple pattern, but it's probably like the most iconic one. I really ought to learn some more patterns to do on it though. That's literally the only one that I can do. But yeah, once I was able to learn how to solve it, I then learned a faster way to solve it, and then from there, I remember I ordered I don't know what it's called, I forgot what it was called, but it's one of those devices where, like, you put your hands in it, and as soon as you let go, it does, like, a timer on it, or like a stopwatch goes off, and then you solve the cube, and then as soon as you're done, you put your hands back down, and it stops. But yeah, I got one of those, and I would time myself at school, I remember, and I remember, it's wild that this even happened, but I actually got my personal fastest time ever for me. I solved the 3x3 in 16 seconds. I didn't even believe it actually happened. I was in shock. And the guy next to me watching was in shock too. But yeah, no, that definitely, that was not even me though, like being super skilled. That was literally just luck. Like it was just like a lucky solve, like a lucky scramble. Like that was wild. That'll probably never happen again, to be honest. Because like my average is actually like 35 or 40 seconds. So yeah, nothing impressive. It's still fun though. Oh yeah, and I actually have a 7x7 as well. Yeah. I think if I were to get like super into, cubing again, it would definitely be with the bigger cubes. Those are much bigger of a challenge because you have to, well, it depends actually. The difficulty depends on whether it's an odd numbered cube or an even numbered cube. But the odd numbered cubes are the ones that are easier to solve. Not by a lot, but they are easier to solve due to the fact that you don't have to remember what color goes on one side. Like for example, like white will always correspond to yellow. White will always be opposite of yellow. And red will always be opposite of orange. And green will always be opposite of blue. But on an even numbered cube, there is no centerpiece, so you have to know what color corresponds to what color. And if you get it wrong and you try to keep on with the next steps of solving it, then you're screwed and you have to restart all over again. Yep, I remember on the 4x4 when I first learned how to solve it and I thought I got it down. I would mess up like that so many times. It was so frustrating. So yeah, I think I'd probably stick with so I'll stick with my 7x7. I like having it just like on display. And I put it in the checkerboard pattern and I have it like twisted because I think that looks cool. I love it. I've had it for quite a while. It's never broken or anything. The only thing that I don't like about it though is the stickers are kinda crappy, to be honest. And a lot of them have like chipped a bit. I remember one of the stickers actually fell off, and I literally just like glued it back on. Yeah, no. I guess what I could do is maybe like buy just higher quality stickers for it. Maybe. I like all the colors on it. The stickers except for the yellow. The yellow is like an ugly, like kind of dark, like mustard looking yellow. I don't like it. But anyways, yeah. You know, back in middle school, I also used to go to Starbucks quite a lot. Oh my gosh, I would always load. I only ever got the white chocolate mocha. It was either that one or the Frappuccino version of it. Oh my gosh, both versions, fire, so amazing. Oh my gosh. Although, yeah, looking back, yeah, probably put way too much sugar. I was a sugar fiend as a kid. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that's kind of normal for a kid, but then again, it really shouldn't be. You shouldn't be eating a bunch of candy or a bunch of sweet stuff. That reminds me, well, I used to be a fiend for Dr. Pepper. Oh my gosh, I was horrible about that. I would literally drink like 4 Dr. Peppers a day and a coffee on top of that. Before all that. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, I'm like way better about that. I definitely take care of myself as best I can. Oh, this bracelet I have on? Yeah, I made it myself. This one's a pretty old one though. I love the deep rich purple though. When I saw the paracord, I was like, oh, I have to buy that. So I did, and I made one. That reminds me, I actually used to, back in, I think it was when I was in 3rd grade, I was telling my friends and other people about the fact that I know how to make a paracord bracelet. And some of them wouldn't believe me, but you know, I would tell them like, okay, if you don't believe me, okay, I'll make one. Just tell me what color. So I would make them, and I started selling them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sold them for like $5 each. I never got caught. Somehow, I don't know how. Pretty sure you're not allowed to do that. I did it anyways. I don't even remember how many I sold or how much I made, but it had to be a decent amount. Oh, you want one too? Well, of course I'll make you one. All you have to do is just tell me what colors you'd like. And I'll get to it. You know, another really, really good coffee place that I tried not too long ago was, I think it was called Wakey Wakeys, something like that. Man, I don't remember the specific drink that I ordered, but oh my gosh. I didn't think that I would ever taste anything better than the white chocolate mocha from Starbucks, but oh my goodness. It was amazing. I was like, wow, how have I not tried this place before? But yeah, dude, amazing. And the kind of sad thing is, like, they're not worldwide. They're not, mainstream like that, like Starbucks is. But still, it's amazing. This, what I'm holding right here is $1 bill. It's actually folded into a bow tie. Because I love origami. I've done origami pretty much my whole life. Yep, I remember the first thing that I ever made, I think, was a fortune teller. And then I started making boats, paper boats. I made a lot of paper boats, and then I moved on to making all different types of paper airplanes. Oh my gosh, I remember one of them, the ones that I made, it was, I mean, basically like a dart, like a big dart. That was so fun to throw. Oh my gosh, I might want to do that again. But there's this one, I ended up on this one paper airplane that I really liked the design of, and I made quite a lot of those because it flew through the air so, like, elegantly. And you could even, like, sometimes what I would do is I would fold the sides of it up, and if you, like, fold only one side up, then you could, like, it'll fly, like, in a circle. It was really fun to watch it just go round and round. Or if you, like, fold both sides up and you, like, throw it really hard, it does like a 360. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. But one of my favorite things that I learned how to do, and this one was really tricky and I would get frustrated, but I would keep trying, is I think it's called a dragon's egg, but it kind of looks like a complicated looking accordion ball thing, but man, it looks so nice. It looks so pretty. So it's really fun to mess with. You just squish it. But yeah, that's definitely my favorite thing to hold. And I also learned how to fold a crane as well, and as well as a little box with, like, a star on the top. I got this, like, pretty paper specifically for it, and so I've been messing with that and making stuff. It's always fun. It makes for really good decorations as well.